Hey guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with Brawl Stars. So it's time for a new update, so let's see what we have in store. So if I'm correct, this should be Season 19. So the characters in this update I'm particularly excited for. So they got this weird looking mushroom guy called Cordelius and Doug the dinosaur. Okay, so we got the Power League Season Reset reward. Is that usually a thing? I don't recall ever getting a Season Reset reward, but free is goods, as Ray Brawl Stars puts it. I'm a little confused right now. I don't know what to say about that. I wasn't expecting anything. So I was at like... I think I was like halfway through Purple 2. I don't know exactly what you would call the ranks. Crown 2. And I guess they reset you back down a certain amount or something, and you get compensated for that. So I guess the main thing to take away here is if you've already collected the rewards and you've lost some rank and you want to gain some back, maybe you'll get more bling for that. Anyway, okay, I mean, that is a pretty significant amount of bling, if I do say so myself. That's like 3 pins worth right there, I think. It's pretty good. I didn't even do anything for it. Okay, here's the question though. I did not get a new season update screen. Now I'm afraid to click on the screen anywhere because I feel like it's gonna pop up when I'm gonna miss it. So the real question is, did that new screen cancel out the old screen? Am I just crazy? Because obviously I haven't logged on yet because I just got the bling reward. I'm sitting at a hefty amount of bling up here. Jeez, that's the biggest question. What do I start with? I guess we should try and look at the past, right? Maybe it'll pop up. There's definitely some things to talk about today. So this is Cordelius the Assassin, gardener and caretaker of the Enchanted Forest, obsesses over mushrooms and is hostile towards strangers. I usually try to leave the links to the Brawl Talks and update trailers and stuff. This Brawl Talk was pretty funny. So we lost Danny before, but now Paula's moving over to work with Squad Busters. It's kind of hard to hear what this guy's saying, honestly, but he's just crazy anyway. So the skin is particularly cool. It actually reminds me of a Lego figure I used to have. I don't remember what it was called though. It was in like one of those special Lego sets that you could get at the store for a few bucks, where they give you a random piece and you gotta collect them all. So they also show you your battle tokens in the quest screen now instead of down here, because down here now is replaced with the probably the most significant feature of this update, star drops, which is I don't know why they call it this, but they call it gacha, which is essentially how the brawl boxes in the game used to be, except you can't pay for them now, so you actually have to play the game. So every win fills up a bar on this meter, and if you get 8 wins a day, you get 3 free star drops. And you can get like free skins and emotes and stuff from this, so it's pretty significant rewards. Of course they're rare to get, but that's the whole point. People wanted random back in the game, so... I don't actually know that it really like reset me that much. I really wish I paid attention to how far I was in the league. I think it does set you back down 1 league equally, so that you're not always just sitting up here getting all the rewards. Oh wait, no, maybe that's what it was. I think it already gave me all the rewards on the track up to this point. So some things I think you'll notice is the amount of bling and other rewards has been reduced, and that's the most significant thing I can really talk about in this video, I suppose. So Stone Troll Lou. Wow. This is an interesting skin. I'll try that in a second. I actually really look forward to seeing what those animations look like. Okay, so they did not decrease the cost of the Brawl Pass, but the overall amount of rewards from the Brawl Pass I do believe has been reduced, at least somewhere. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. They said they're reducing rewards to compensate for the new Star Drops feature also giving you free rewards. At the very least, I think they took some bling off of the... I think this is definitely where it is. If you... oh geez, that is significantly less. Okay, so what I can take away from this, it would seem, is that they did not decrease the main rewards from the Brawl Pass. Yes, obviously, so you can see it here. So what they did is they did technically, well, yeah, okay, I see what they did. So I'm pretty sure as long as you finish the 70 tiers, regardless of whether or not you bought the Brawl Pass, you can collect these bonus rewards, right? So what I was worried about is that they would change the amount you get from the Brawl Pass because of the new free rewards, which would technically make the Brawl Pass have a lesser value. But instead they changed the bonus rewards so that it's just a lesser amount for everyone. So luckily that's not something to worry about. It's just, so it was 145, 42, 25. So it's like 100 coins less, about 20 power points less, and about the credits has been decreased very significantly in the bonus rewards section. That much I can definitely say for sure. So buying the Brawl Pass I think is actually going to be more significant now for rewards because they didn't change the paid section and they changed the bonus rewards. Man, where do I start? Trying to think of the other significant changes. Hank got nerfed very heavily. So you can no longer charge his attack while healing, which I thought was one of his greatest benefits. And you can also see him charging his attack in bushes, so it's very hard to hide with Hank now, frankly, because you can't really attack without being known. Because usually you don't want to attack for like 600 damage, you have to sit there and charge up your attack. It's a lot trickier to play Hank now. I'm not going to buy the Brawl Pass anymore because of the new bundle option they added. I think it makes more sense, and you guys should know if you do buy the Brawl Pass, you should actually hold off on buying it until you get to, I want to say rank 15, whenever this meter up here hits 500 tokens, because then you're getting 5 times 500, you're getting like 2,500 free tokens, whereas you get significantly less if you don't wait. So it makes the most sense in terms of value to actually wait to unlock the Brawl Pass until you get up to that certain amount. The progression is slightly slower, but in the end you're actually getting more for your money anyway. You'll also notice I'm holding off on using my power points now. The reason for that is I noticed in the mastery section you can't collect mastery points, or not mastery points, you can't collect power points when your power points bar is full. Therefore you just have them sitting there if you don't have any brawlers to upgrade. So it makes the most sense to always collect the ones from the mastery section if you're getting close to like maxing out your account like I am. well, I say maxing out, but I still have a lot of gadgets to buy, like an unhealthy amount of gadgets. Some so kind of disappointing, like why am I ever going to use Vision Gear on Primo? I don't know. But I figure, you know, you want a max account anyway. I like to call myself a free-to-play player, but I do buy the Brawl Pass, obviously. But other than that, I try not to buy things in the game. So it's like significantly dedicated player, but not completely free to play. Progression would be significantly slower if I was. There's other balance changes, but I don't know if I want to sit here and like read them off to you. You could just go to the news tab for that. That's where they always post them, and the patch notes there. I don't think I can show you guys Doug yet because he hasn't technically been released in the game. It's been like 2 years since Buzz was added, and he hasn't gotten a trio member ever, so it's kind of exciting to see that he'll finally be getting someone else in there.
Feel the floaty.
So rewards at the end of the Brawl Pass were decreased, but that doesn't affect how much you're paying for, and it looks like they decreased the amount of rewards in the Power League. I'd have to look back at my other video, that's why I record everything. I mean, obviously there are other YouTubers too, but it's just for my own sanity, I suppose. I think it's at least somewhat amount less than it was, because they want to add gacha back without like going crazy with everyone like reaching max level too fast and all that. I want to keep the grind in the game. I gotta change modes, that's what I was trying to do. Wow, they already added another challenge. Is it unlimited lives? Jeez. Oh, that's the other thing. They added that cool challenge last season for Phoenix Crow. He finally got his remodel. I think he's higher up. Yeah, there he is. Usually, I don't even really feel the need to buy skins at this point, especially with the gacha now. The only skins you can't get from Star Drops, is the other thing I should add, is the same, like, you can't... Anything that you couldn't get in the catalog for Bling, you can't really get from the Star Drops. So that includes Mythics and Legendary skins. So don't be expecting to get these even if you get a Legendary Star Drop. Anything from like Epic and below, there's I think a possibility that you could get from Star Drops, which is quite exciting. To get like 150 gem skin for free. And I'm lagging right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, what was I doing? Oh jeez. Is the game gonna crash? I'm getting some weird lag right now. What is happening to the audio? God. So I want to see... I think they took it out already, which is unfortunate. There was this thing called Mastery Madness, where you'd get... God, what is happening to the audio? Where you would get the... Hang on, let me see if I can fix this. What is going on here? No, I guess this is just the game now. Let me see if I go into a match. I want to test out Cordelius anyway, I suppose. Is this something that's supposed to happen because of the Mushroom Forest? Hopefully this fixes itself. I really don't want to have to restart the entire application. Oh god, why? What is happening? Okay, it fixed itself. I don't know what that was. Playing with a keyboard on Brawl Stars is very strange. So usually with a brawler like this, you'd think that you wouldn't be able to use your super in the training cave. I don't know if they call it a training cave. It's not actually a cave. So as you guys know, or probably know, if you look at my account, you'll see Buzz is my favorite brawler. So this is another one of those brawlers that charges his super just from having enemies in the area. Look how fast he fills it up with all these bots. It's crazy. So he gets a speed boost increase. I think he gets a reload speed increase. So the interesting thing about this brawler is you would think, why on earth would you want to use your super on like an El Primo or something at like close range? Trust me, the speed boost is everything. You also get like 7 seconds, and I'm kind of worried, I'm not gonna lie, because it looks like they haven't changed it yet. You can get your super while using your super, which, as you can see, is pretty easy to do. So reasonably, you may never run out of super. Like, what happens if you use the super during the super? Is it good? Oh my god. What in the Lord's name? This brawler is terrifying, not because he seems like he's been eating hallucinogenic mushrooms, but because he can use his super nearly indefinitely. And why is that so worrying? Well, first of all, you could probably just kill any brawler. But secondly, I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a video going around that someone posted about Cordelius teaming in solo showdown, as if win trading wasn't bad enough. And if you haven't heard of that, please, I encourage you to look up Brawl Stars win trading. It's very upsetting, actually. There are like groups of people that go on Discord or something and like try to log into a battle at the same time, and then they just it's literally exactly what it sounds like. They trade wins to get like free rank 35s. It's absolutely unbelievable. Why wouldn't you just play the game normally? I don't know, but yeah, it makes it a lot harder for anyone actually trying to play the game in solo showdown, which is another thing. Unfortunate. Oh my god. Is the audio gonna start bugging again? Is the game gonna crash? So you may have noticed they brought payloads. Wipeout is back, but the other one they brought back, what was it called? It's the one with the big robot. I think it's called Takedown. I highly suggest that you do not play Takedown if you actually care to gain trophies, unless you're playing as Colt, because if you're playing against a full lobby of Colts, it's going to be very, very difficult to beat, well, literally any of them. So, because, you know, you're looking for like DPS, and it's pretty hard to beat good aiming Colts DPS on pretty much anything, especially since the robot is like 3 times the hitbox size. There's very low chance you'll actually win. So it seems a lot less like a skill match than luck. So yeah, we're stuck with regular showdown now, so that's unfortunate. And if you haven't thought about it, I'm pretty sure the top dog was actually kind of a spoiler for Doug. Brawl Stars has a very interesting way of giving teasers way ahead of time before anyone even realizes what the heck they're doing. I preferred Solo Showdown Plus when it was a thing, but I'd certainly take Top Dog over regular Solo Showdown, because again, the win trading and the teaming is just very upsetting. Like, I at a point, I'd love to just get one rank 30. Like, I'm pretty good at the game, you know, but I could sit there for hours, and especially like once you get to 900, you pretty much lose as much as you gain in 2 seconds. If there's just a group like 9 people teaming, you just basically guaranteed lose no matter what. It doesn't matter what your skill level is, and then you could say, yeah, play 3v3, then what's the problem with that? Well, the problem is you could just get random horrible teammates, so it doesn't really seem like there's a great solution here, except intentionally trying to find good teammates to play with, and I'm just not really up for that right now. So I don't really know I'm gonna be able to push much past 800 with most brawlers, honestly. I mean, some brawlers are kind of OP, so you know, Buzz, I can probably easily get to 900 if I just sit there for a while, but anyone else, probably not. So the other thing is they changed quests. You'll notice 5 battles in Brawl Ball. They added an ore, so you have more choices now, but if that's still not enough, you can always use the rerolls. I always forget that you only have 2 rerolls until you buy the Brawl Pass, which again is another benefit besides your name glowing and all that. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. Thanks to Mastery Madness, I finally got all my brawlers up to Bronze 3, and the reward for Bronze 3, if you guys don't know, and I don't want to call out anyone in my club, they're getting kind of triggered that I'm like 2 ranks ahead of them in Mastery, or not, what, I don't even know what it's called, the weird planet thing, Fame, that's what it is. I'm like 2 Fame ranks ahead of them, and they're like, how on earth are you so far in the Fame ranks? Well, the reason is because most people focus on getting one brawler all the way to Gold 3, which admittedly takes a lot of effort and multiple days because there's a mastery limit. But you'll notice the reward at Bronze 3 is credits, and credits help you get fame. So if that person in the club, and they know who they are, watches the video, I think you'll finally understand why I'm further ahead of you. Well, that and the fact that I'm getting like the additional Brawl Pass tiers and all that. Oh, and the other thing is, it's kind of a charred thing to do, is you can always play the 3 matches and map maker of the candidates of the day to get the free 30 credits. In the end, if I remember correctly, I think you get like an additional 5 bonus awards at the end of the season if you do that like every day. So it's not incredibly significant, but it does help. I think they said they'd reduce the Club League stuff too. It doesn't look like they have, but they did reduce the other rewards in the Brawl Pass and the Power League. Oh, another thing you should know, while they didn't change takedown, they did change payload, so you can't sit behind the cart anymore and use it as a barricade. They could shoot through the what do you call them, mine carts? I mean, they're literally just chests on wheels, but yeah, that you can shoot through them now. So don't like expect to use Jackie and just hide behind the cart the whole time, because that was honestly the strategy before. Yeah, so the reason I was a little unnerved by the Power League reward thing is because last season there was a glitch and the rewards didn't come on time, so I'm glad they fixed that this time, even if the rewards are a little reduced now. Trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. There are the Brawl Stars esports new rewards, but as long as you follow esports, you'll always be able to get those pretty easily. New pins. The latest one is, if I can find it. Wait, hang on. Player pins here. Oh, now I know what I'm forgetting. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? This thing up here in the corner. So I don't know why they decided to do this exactly. I think it's just in celebration of star drops. So in 6 hours I'll get the final one. So they started about a week ago when the update dropped, because the update drops a week ahead of time to make sure everything's running smoothly. And you get free rewards because free is good or something. So yeah, you get 2 free pins, and there are apparently exclusive star drop pins that you can only get from the star drops. So they're, I would assume they're quite coveted. So consider yourself lucky if you get one of them. And they're like these two, but with different animations, I suppose. I don't actually remember what they look like. You can watch the Brawl Talk. They're probably in there for at least a split second. So I'm about 50,300 trophies now. I'm still waiting for them to hopefully increase the length of the trophy roads, even if I don't see myself going that much further. So I'll probably gain another 1,000 trophies at least by the end of the season, just because they're adding 2 new brawlers. But yeah, it's kind of weird, you know, just being at the end of the trophy road. It's a pretty great achievement for any Brawl Stars player. Also, the Saturn planet, like, it has the ring around it, just looks cool. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think I'm
No
actually,
one drowns when I'm around.
like, the sun thing right here is like the last rank, right? I mean, technically, it was 4,500 to get to Satyrian Fame 1, so it takes not quite double the amount, but it roughly, and it just keeps doubling every time, so every time it's going to take significantly longer. My greatest chance of getting further is probably just going to be continuing the mastery as much as I can, especially up to Silver 3, which, you know, I don't actually think it'll take too long, hopefully. It's hard to say, honestly, because, like, 1,000 more, 1,400, 1,800, the amount of mastery that you need, it's only really when you get to gold that it starts going up by this, like, stupid, crazy amount. Like, they only had, like, a few hundred on, and then it's just boom, you need 5,000 more. 5,000 more mastery points to get, like, the exclusive pin, and yeah, so it gets pretty intense after that, but I don't think getting the Silver 3 is going to be too bad. Okay, is there anything else interesting about this update? Oh, it's something else to know that I was quite shocked about, and you should definitely know about. If you're someone who likes to use Jackie in, like, Brawl Ball or something, I like her because she can fix the walls at the end of overtime. Usually it's been better now because you can hide behind these metal unbreakable walls. In overtime, they now explode because they decided that they need to explode. So don't rely on that if you're playing a thrower. You might want to try to win the match earlier, or it might be harder to do so afterwards. I think that really covers everything I can try to tell you guys about the new season. There are a lot of good changes here, a lot of new adjustments to get used to. I personally enjoy the star drops. It's, you know, another surprise every day. I think makes the game more exciting. But honestly, I really just want to play the new season, so I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. Luckily, my computer hasn't set on fire yet. As for new content, so it's almost July 4th, so happy 4th of July to anyone who's celebrating that. I'm not going to make a 4th of July video. I know before I used to try to make some holiday videos and such, but just finished high school. I'm a high school graduate now, but I'm also, I have this funny mug now. I'm in the Hudson Valley Honors College, so I've got a lot to get settled in my life right now. So it's like, oh, you're done with high school, you must not be that busy anymore. No, I'm afraid it only gets busier from here. So maybe one day I can produce regular content on my channel, but not quite yet. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, I tried to be as informative as I can. Make sure to leave a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for future Brawl Stars updates. Guys, we're on season 19. We're almost 20 seasons into the game. That's crazy. So make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my videos, you want to see more wacky content. Make sure to comment anything down below in the comments I might have missed. Again, there's a lot going on here. Just a lot of balance changes I can't cover in a decent amount of time either, but again, it's easy for you guys to look up that stuff. I leave links to the other videos from the Brawl Talk to keep you guys informed as well. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye, guys.